What's going on, everybody? It's the Super Robot Ed, and today we had the toys reveal on the Fans First Tuesday, which was the 31st of January, the last day of the month, which was a Tuesday. It's weird, isn't it? But Fans First, because they put the fans first when they show off these figures, and I was impressed by the overall podcast that they had today, live stream. And we're going to be getting the following. We're just going to look at the pictures here. We're going to get the Legacy Evolution Deluxe Shrapnel. We're going to get Voyager Twin Cast, Voyager Metal Hawk, Deluxe Junkion 2. We're going to get Voyager Sky Quake. We're going to get Legends Thundercracker. We're going to get the Deluxe Crosscut. We're going to get Legends Nemesis Prime, Deluxe Animated Prowl, and the Combiner Legends Grimlock. So these figures are going to be coming out really soon. Some we've already seen, such as the Prowl, Skyquake, and the Junkion. But we did get the reveals yesterday of the Twin Cast and of the Metal Hawk via BBTS, because they released the pre-orders just a little too early. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's look at the pictures. So of course we have Animated Prowl. We've already seen this before, and he's one of my favorite characters from the series, so he does look good. I'm anxious to get him. And my oldest son actually has the original figure, I believe, somewhere in his vast amount of toys. But we did buy him a lot of the animated figures when they were coming out. It is one he has, and yeah, it has almost the same weapons as the original, but probably looks better because there are some issues that animated had, in my opinion. Then, of course, we got the obligatory repaint of Skids once more into Crosscut. The only slight gripe I have is the red wheels. I wish they were at least painted black, at least where the tire portion of the molded wheel is. But other than that, he looks good. Same Crosscut, same design. And I guess Senator Crosscut or this female Crosscut. But either way, it's going to get the gray vehicle. Just wish it came with the scooter since it's Diaclone. Of course, we've already seen the Voyager Sky Quake. Various reviews have already been out. Of course, this figure looks good. And I mean, it's obligatory, but I don't want to go into detail. We've already seen this before. So that's just too much padding, in my opinion. And then, of course, we got the Junkion 2. The new Junkions, the way that they work, they do fully transform. But they also separate in parts form as well. A little smaller than the SS86 Rekgar, but still it'll work. And then, of course, we finally got a Japanese repaint of Twin Cast from the broadcast, which is his name in Japan, aka Blaster. The colors are spot on. Also, we're going to get Rewind, so at least we have the two cassettes that turn into robots, but the colors with the red fist, that nice blue with the yellow, and they gave him a new shading. All the red bits. I mean, if you're a fan of Japanese Transformers and Japanese Headmasters, check out Cassette's Big Plan episode and you'll see what I mean. But boy, I really do want this one. I mean, now hopefully we can get an Earth-style Sound Blaster to complement him, and I hope the cassette door holds 2 cassettes. And then we have the Legends Grimlock, which I'm not really a fan of. I'm not into this, but occasionally they combine into a robot. Apparently with this combination, it's going to get repainted and remolded into Monstructor. I think right now the best version of Dino King is going to be Fans Projects, hands down, because you're getting the whole set. And of course, it's a much larger size than getting these Legend version figures, but that's up to you. Then lastly, from the Legend, well, not lastly, but next to last, we get the Legends Thundercracker. Now, Legends Thundercracker is a disappointment. He only comes with one null ray blaster, which doesn't make sense. Arm cannon blaster, that just doesn't make sense to me. I think that's kind of a cheap, but hey, if you collect these Legends figures, this one's for you. And then finally, we have the obligatory repaint of Optimus Prime in the Legends class into Nemesis Prime. Love how they show him with a trailer, but he ain't coming with none of that. Same sculpt as before, just in black and teal as the usual colors. And if you're a collector of Legends figures, he comes with the axe. I don't think he comes with the gun. If you pick him up, cool beans. Not my cup of tea. Now, the one that I wanted was the other than the deluxe shrapnel, which I am all for that. And when I get mine, I'm definitely going to paint those gray bits chrome silver and probably add a little black paint to make it look like it has the wheel like the original G1. But he does look good. It looks kind of like a tank though. It doesn't have the articulation. Like, it's kind of, a little disappointment. I was expecting a little more than that. But the robot mode looks good. Very G1 accurate. And again, for you people that hate on G1, I'm sorry, this is G1, so deal with it. But it does look good, and he has the evolution fusion where they put the guns together and it's like fusion. For my Go Gaigar fans out there. Yeah, so, but he does look good. I love the sculpt. I love the face. Though I miss that kind of maniacal face, because he's actually kind of maniacal in the series. Now moving on to the Voyager Metal Hawk, which is basically a heavy retool of Studio Series 86 Cyclonus, and boy, they did a good job. There was a custom that used the Reveal the Shield Cyclonus just like this. So somebody's been scouring the internet. It's very obscure. Go check out Ozformers. They have someone that did a custom like that. But he does have the original weapons with the sword. Little hollow bits, but I'm sure a third party will come to the rescue on this. But other than that, man, I put Metal Hawk, the actual inner robot, not a fusion of the outer shell. Man, hands down, this thing looks good. And look at it, the jet mode looks like the G1. It looks G1. And then if you watch Master Force, he's a very simple transformer. Most of the inner robots were, but this one is a definite must have. Of course, you know me, I'm going to chrome out my weapons because if you know Metal Hawk, his Pretender shell was made of metal. So he had some chrome weapons there. But other than that, it looks good. Props to Hasbro on that 100%. So with these new releases coming down the pipe, I would say this is fantastic. That's a lot of room for collectors now. There weren't any reveals of any of the Rise of the Beast figures. I think they did, maybe they did Cheater. I didn't get to watch the whole thing because I'm at work, and I work from home right now, so I get to kind of watch the internet as long as it doesn't interfere with my work, which it doesn't. So I can just watch it on silent and get my orders done. But yeah, fantastic all around. I was really impressed with what we're getting. Like I said, we have seen some before, but I feel like Hasbro stepped it up and said, hey, we're going to show these off. We're going to make sure that we present these to the public. And with BBTS kind of leaking the pre-orders for the Twin Cast and the Metal Hawk, the excitement was at 10. So yeah, I'd say I know what I'm picking up, and that's definitely Shrapnel Twin Cast, the Metal Hawk, the Junkie on 2, Skyquake, and definitely the Animated Prowl. So what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. How do you feel about these releases? Again, this is Super Robot Ed. We'll see you soon with more news and reviews. Until then, bye-bye.